Davy, it's been a fantastic meeting for you down the years. You'll have the pick of a lot of the very best spares, as well as your own established rides. What's the one you're looking forward to riding most at the festival?
Yeah, I suppose I'm in a position that, you know, I have to wait until, well, hopefully I have to wait until a couple of lads make up their mind what they're riding and maybe see what's left. At the same time, there's going to be some very good horses available there to ride, and hopefully I can get their one piece and put myself forward for them. You know, Zabana has impressed me through the year. He
was second in the Coral last year.
Yes, his form on the track, and you know, he took to fencing well. Okay, he had a couple of blips the last day, but he finished off the race quite well with his jumping. So, you know, drier ground, back to Cheltenham where he ran a career best. He'll run in one of the novice chases.
Probably the JLT?
Yeah, he's capable of running over that trip, and he has the advantage of winning over 3 and winning over 2.5. So.
Which do you think he'd be better at?
Probably, you know...
You're talking to a man who's backed him for the 2.5.
Yeah, well, you'd imagine the 2.5 is the race for him, because he's just, as I felt the last day, maybe he might be better going that little bit quicker with his jumping, that he has a big, long stride on him that, you know, he just couldn't use to his benefit.
He looked a natural first time out of the fences, but most were disappointed with his run the other day, but you thought there was some vestiges of hope there.
Yeah, I look got a little bit anxious early on, started asking for jumps that weren't there. If I had my time back, I'd just have left them pop away. But, you know, we'll iron all them things out and we'll know them better for the next day. And
if there was a number 2 you're most looking forward to riding, what would that be?
I'm in the position that I'm not actually, you know, booked to ride.
No. But you will be, of course. Then that all comes when the entries come out, handicaps.
Exactly. We still have a bit to go. You know, there's you know, we're looking along the lines. Hopefully, Gigginstown will use me for a couple of their seconds, and you know, really their seconds are as good as their ones. You know, as Brian is in a lucky position to choose which one, and hopefully, you know, I can get the opportunity to ride the second.
And plenty of times the bigger price one wins, because they're on straight, and
that's
simple as that.
That's it. They have, you know, some high-class horses that are, you know, going to match up in different races, and Michael, you know, has often said that it's Cheltenham where he wants his horse to run.
His 4 days off of the year.
That's it. Absolutely. Yeah.
Must be lovely in his office for those 4 days. And of all, what's the horse you'd most like to ride at the meeting?
Yeah, there's any number of them. I'm a huge fan of No More Heroes. I think he's been very good at jumping.
The RSA chase,
for the RSA. Yeah. You know, he ran quite well in the novice hurdle last year, on probably ground that was slow enough for him, and he's found huge improvement for a fence.
And Gordon Elliott thinks the world of him, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he's a beautiful horse to look at. He's a beautiful temperament. He kind of ticks pretty much every box.
Excellent. Going through your selections for the major races, Betway's Champion Chase.
Yeah, fantastic.
Similar scenario, what?
Yeah, I'm just going to rule my heart over my head, and Sprinter Sacre for me, you know, he's a phenomenal horse. What he is capable of doing is probably better than any horse in the race. So I'm going to hope he's going to get back to somewhere near his best. And just, you know, your head would say on the Sioux, and obviously the price would say on the Sioux, but I'm going to rule him going my heart, and just if we got a glimmer of what we saw a couple of years ago.
Place would go mad, wouldn't it?
Oh, they'd lift the roof off it.
World Hurdle?
Yeah, a very interesting race. Thistlecrack is has the form in the book. I like Alpha de Zobo. Again, I'm going to go with a deluge of rain. Princess Scars won't be too far away.
I know you quite keen on Princess Scars.
He's good, loads of stamina, and really enjoys conditions.
Excellent. The Cheltenham Gold Cup, which you've won, what's going to win it this year?
Yeah, it's an extraordinary Cheltenham Gold Cup this year. There'll be multiple people have multiple opinions on horses. I'm going to go with last year's form, and I'm going to stick with Jacadam. Okay, not the ideal preparation, but he's done very little wrong when he did complete this year, and he looks like he's after improving, and he doesn't have to improve a whole load to go and win what we thought was an extraordinary race last year.
And Davy, you have your ear very close to the ground now, and after all, it's your job. What's your nap of the meeting?
Yeah, I'd probably go with No More Heroes. I think he, you know, you have certain things that you go through if a horse is suited by everything, and the RSA just ticks every box for him. Stamina, jumping, ground conditions, everything. He has it all, and he's improved for a fence, which is what you like to see.
Any other sneaky feelings at the meeting for various things?
Obviously, the handicaps haven't worked themselves out yet. You know, there's the Pertemps, there's a couple of horses there. You know, it's a bit easier now because you must go through the qualifier routes.
Yes. And finishing the first six.
And finishing the first six.
Rather than 19th in the old days.
Yeah, and a little wink and a nod. But there are some horses there that have finished kind of 4th to 5th. Like Leave Dawn has showed enough ability to say that he justifies his position in the market.
Excellent. Davy Russell, as always, thanks a lot.
Thanks very much, Alastair.